Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Shave Den. And yes, it's another Advent calendar shave. And today is day 11, Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas. So it's definitely a special day. Have been really enjoying this. I hope you guys have as well. Looks like the Cube is still giving Barry a hard time. But I will tell you, I have been really enjoying all the guest appearances that he's been sharing with all of us. And us as content creators have been having a lot of fun with this. We've been communicating with one another. And it's really cool to kind of bring us all together, kind of doing the same thing and sharing our experiences with you guys. So you're able to see our views, different perspectives on how we see certain releases. And for the most part, I think we were all relatively pretty common in our experiences with this. It was a great experience so far, and I really have enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have as well. So with that, let's get right into today's shave. Today's day 11, Christmas Eve. So let's see what we have in store for us today. But again, it's been a lot of fun. So with that, we got 2 more days. Let's go ahead and open up door 11. And we are shaving with, don't know what that is, but let's pull it out. Whistling Dixie. So we're going to be shaving with Whistling Dixie today. Really cool label. Like that a lot. So let's pull out the description card. Man, I can't believe I've done this for 11 consecutive days. I've been in your living room or on your phones. But again, I do appreciate all the comments, and I enjoyed kind of communicating and interacting with you guys throughout this whole experience. It's been a lot of fun. But anyway, let's go ahead. Before I read the scent card, description card, let's get my first initial impressions of the scent. Please don't be a floral. You've been good to me, Douglas. Okay, I think there is some floral in this. There's some floral, but it's not bad. I knew it was coming. But it's actually, honestly, it's not as bad as most of the florals that I usually experience that I kind of just shut down and move on. Not sure what it is, but it's a pretty nice scent. Not bad. All right, so let me go ahead and apply the aftershave splash. Let's see what I get from that. Maybe a lot of times with the splash, you kind of pick up the scent notes a little bit more. So apply that to the left of my hand, and then I'll read off the description card for you guys. Man, these restrictors, I keep saying it in every video, they pour out. So you got to really be careful. For those of you that have had these, you can relate. So maybe we could change the restrictors for next time. But it's not bad. Just got to be careful. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I do like it. I think there's some tobacco in here, which is kind of helping me. So that's a good thing. All right, so let's get into the description card. Whistling Dixie, a retweaked Southern classic with a sci-fi twist. Always enjoy a sci-fi twist, right? Ghosts of Christmas future and past. Scent notes, bergamot. Okay. Bright citrus. Yes, I'm getting a little citrus. Tea leaves. Bay leaves. Jasmine. Beeswax, absolute, warm amber, Animalic, musk, tobacco absolute. So it's a jasmine. That's kind of low, but I like jasmine though. Same Southern Spirit, epic new scent. Originally crafted in 2016 as Dixie for the Dirty South Shavers meetup in Huntsville, Alabama. This scent has a backstory as rich and bold as the South itself. Created to capture the region's unique spirit, warm, sweet, and complex. This was no ordinary Southern potpourri. It was a deep floral, epic, and perfect match for the early days and shave resistance. Folks loved it. All right, so there you go. There's a description card, and I'll include the rest of it in the description as well if you guys want to read along. So let's get right into today's shave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work up a lather, get that ready, and we'll get right into today's shave. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, I spent some time lathering this up, and I will tell you, this fragrance is growing on me. It's got a really nice, woodsy, earthy, I mean, the jasmine does kind of bring a little bit of floralness to it, kind of sweet, honey-like. But with the bergamot and the citrus at the top. And there's definitely tobacco absoluteness, and it's definitely got the animalic musk. So you get some muskiness to it, but it's definitely woodsy, earthy. There's a lot going on here. You know, it does have amber, warm amber, bay leaves, tea leaves, which is kind of contributing to the earthiness. Actually, I'm liking this. It's different than anything I've ever shaved with before, which is why I'm kind of now liking to experience something different, something new. Not just the same old, you know what I mean? All right, so let me go ahead and wet the face, and we'll get right into today's shave. Yeah, so as I was kind of whipping up the lather, I'm like, you know what? I'm actually starting to like this. That's why you can't fully dismiss any fragrance off your initial impressions. You have to give every fragrance a chance. And in this case, it's multiple fragrances really kind of coming together, making it a little bit complex. It's not just a simple set note like yesterday, you know, when we had just what was the grapefruit, the coconut and vanilla. There's a lot more going on here. Man, but I really do. I like the citrus up front of the top notes. But you still get this, like, this muskiness to this scent. And with the tea leaves and the bay leaves and the warm amber kind of making it woodsy and earthy. Very nice. Got the splash on my left hand, and now that it's drying down, believe it or not, it's actually becoming a little bit more masculine. It's probably, you know, all right, I'm liking what I'm seeing today. This is definitely a good one. Really nice, creamy consistency. Got lather everywhere. All right, so what do you guys think so far? You know, 11 shaves in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the experience and you see certain fragrances and releases that you may want to keep an eye out for next year. But if there's any favorites based on what you observed from all the content creators, including myself, let me know what you guys think will be something you'll like to see in the comments. Again, I'm planning to probably do a separate video probably shortly after Christmas Day, just kind of reviewing what my top 6 releases were from this year's advent calendar. So I'm going to try to narrow it down. I may watch back some of my videos just to see what my experiences were, and, you know, perhaps maybe shave with a few more here and there, and then I'll give my top 6. Because based on the 2023 advent calendar, which obviously was 12 shaves up until Christmas, this year, Douglas and Fran only released 6, I believe, out of the 12. So there's a good chance that you guys will see another 6 out of this year's advent calendar, perhaps next year. So I'll definitely give it some thought as far as what my the ones that I enjoyed the most. Narrow it down to my top 6. And then we'll see how it all plays out in the new year. But I will tell you, this one is starting to be a contender. I don't know what's in store for us for Christmas Day, because that you would think that would have to be a really special one, right? But I'm happy to report that there was no Yule ham found in this year's Advent calendar. I should have shaved with it last year. I gave it to a friend of mine that wanted to try it, and he gave it a shot. He liked it. His wife didn't like it, but I should have just shaved with it. I think I went with, I pulled an Audible last year. I went with Keepsake Fruitcake because I had it up on the shelf. And when I saw Yule ham, as much as I wanted to shave with a baked ham, I went with Keepsake Fruitcake because I received that right around the time when the Advent calendar dropped. So I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm shaving with today. Pretty funny. You guys can watch back. It's in the, I have a playlist for last year's Advent calendar. I think Yule ham was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was day 11. Maybe 10 or 11. It was towards the end. Good times. All right, guys. I'm going to just do a quick cleanup. And I'll be right back and we'll recap this shave. Be right back. All right, guys. Let's wrap up today's shave. I'm going to apply the splash first. And then I'm going to discuss with you guys what I get from it, from the top to the mid to the base notes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the splash because I want to fully experience it. I have been smelling it from time to time from my hand. I really like the dry down. I do pick up that jasmine. The jasmine, when it dries down, kind of gives like a sweet honey-like type fragrance. Oh, this is a really nice fragrance. It really is. It's not one of those that blow me away, but it's so different than what I'm used to. It's kind of it has some floralness to it, but it's also very refreshing with the bergamot and the bright citrus at the top. But you get the, what I like about it is you get the earthy tones, you get the woodsy tones a little bit, and there's a lot going on here. It's not just a straight up, okay, you're getting some citrus, you're getting some amber. It's all coming together. I would say, obviously, the top, the citrus is dominant at the top, but that jasmine plays so very well in this base as well. And you get a little bit of that tobacco absolute, and the warm amber, which kind of giving it some woodiness, and the tea, bringing the earthiness with the bay leaves. It's a very nice scent. If this does make a release next year, I would recommend definitely pick up the sample and see what you think, because it is much different than maybe what you're used to. And this is definitely taking me out of my comfort zone, to be quite honest with you. But I'm liking it. So it's kind of, it's like I'm asking myself, why do I like it? But I do. It's probably because of the woodsy side, because the woodsy side of this is kind of bringing it together with the tobacco absolute and the earthiness. That's bringing me back in, and I also like the citrus at the top. But yeah, very nice. Epic new scent. So based on this retweaked of a Southern classic, Whistling Dixie. So keep your eyes open, guys. If you guys like this, and I'm curious to see what the other content creators say of this and how they experience it, but I actually like that. Pretty good. All right, guys. So it's Christmas Eve. Enjoy the time with your family. Merry Christmas. If you don't get to seeing day 12 until later in the day, hope you guys enjoy it. Have a happy holidays with your family. And thank you for tuning in for these last 11 shaves. Really do appreciate the support. I'm sure we all do. And many of us that you've been watching each and every day. It means a lot that you guys have been supporting this effort. And it takes a lot for us all to get up in front of a camera each and every day and do this for 12 consecutive days. It's a lot of work. But I don't mind it. I enjoy doing it. And I know not everyone had an opportunity to get the Advent calendar, but you can get these experiences from these reviews. And then if perhaps these releases come out next year, you got a little something to go by before you make that purchase. So hopefully it was helpful. And if I can, I definitely will try to get these into rotation throughout the year as well. So with that, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Christmas Day. Take care now. Bye-bye.